Namaskar everyone, welcome back to another video on I Love History 456. My real name is Shreyansh Tiwari and today I'm going to be debunking the Aryan Invasion theory, which is now the Aryan Migration theory, soon to be Aryan Vacation theory. Alright, jokes aside, I'm actually going to debunk this. So without further ado, let's begin. So, as you know, in our schools, Indian schools, we're taught that they're taught about the Aryan Invasion theory, which in that I'm going to explain you the theory in brief first. So the theory suggests that Indians, basically the North Indians, we didn't originate from this soil in India. We actually came from Europe and Central Asia. So around like 2000 BCE, people from Europe and Central Asia invaded the Indus Valley civilization, which the Indus Valley civilization was ruled by the Dravidians. But after the Aryans invaded and destroyed the Indus Valley civilization, they like kicked the Dravidians to the south. So the Dravidians are now in the south and the Aryans in the north. But as there was no evidence of any war or invasion happening, the theory was changed into the Aryan migration theory, which suggests that no war happened. They actually just migrated from Europe and Central Asia to northern India. And the Dravidians had to shift south as well. But guys, this is actually a lie. This is a lie. Because there is actually no proof of there is no proof of this theory was made like 150 years ago during the British era, when British and German scholars they found out many similarities between Sanskrit, the mother of all Indian languages, Latin, and Greek as well. So they found similarities between these three, and also Old Persian and a few more languages. So they thought that these all were connected, and there must have been a migration to spread all these languages. So, of course, at that time it was the colonial period. So, of course, the white people, aka the British, considered them as superior than the others like Indians and Iranians. So, of course, they made the theory that people from Europe, the white people, came into Central Asia and then into India. But guys, this all is a lie. Do you know why? Because now in modern science, it has been discovered that till 10,000 to 15,000 years ago, there has been no genetic influx into the Indian subcontinent. And they say the Aryan invasion theory happened in 2000 BCE. And if you want more proof, then in Rig Veda, there's a mention of a mighty river, the greatest river, the river of mighty floods, something like that, the river Saraswati. So it was at its peak at 5000 BCE, but it started to decline from 3000 to 2500 BCE. And it fully dried up till around 1800 BCE. So according to this Aryan migration vacation theory, the Aryans were the ones who brought Hinduism, the Veda, and everything into India. And according to them, Rig Veda was written in 1500 BCE. But the Saraswati river had already dried up in this time period. And in the Rig Veda, it was mentioned Saraswati as a mighty river, the mothers of all floods. But how? Why would they write this about a river which didn't exist in this time? So the Saraswati River was at its peak at 5000 BCE. So now modern scientists suggest, and they agree more to this, that the Rig Veda is around at least 5000, was written at around 5000 BCE. Because only in that time the Saraswati River was at its peak. Before there was a downfall of monsoon, and the Saraswati River then started to decline and eventually dried up. And it fully dried up in like around 1800 BCE. So if the Aryans came around to like 2000 BCE to like 1500 to like 1000 BCE, as they say, then why would they mention a drying river or a non-existing river as such a mighty mother of all floods river? They obviously would not, bro. And there is another theory which opposes the Aryan migration theory, which is the out of India theory, which means that all of the Indians of like right now, they all only originated from here. And about the Dravidians, according to genetic research, the Dravidians and the so-called Dravidians and the so-called Aryans, their genetics are basically the same. And if the Dravidians would have been like pushed to the south forcefully, then why did ancient Tamil, Telugu, all those manuscripts and literature have the mentions of Ramayana and Mahabharata, the stories of Lord Rama and like all other Hindu deities? Because according to Aryan invasion theory, the Aryans brought all of the Hindu culture and the modern day India culture stuff. So why would the Dravidians adopt the culture of their oppressors? That's why the Aryan invasion theory literally makes no sense. It was made to divide Indians furthermore. It is literally a British policy to divide and rule. They divided the castes furthermore in India, divided religion more into India, which caused the India and Pakistan to separate. That's a different story. But the British have always done divide and rule. So they also tried to divide our southern Indian people and the northern Indian people. And I was surprised that even now many people believe in this theory. So I had to make a video on this. So guys, please share this video to everyone who believes Aryan invasion theory. It is debunked now with modern science. Everyone needs to know. So guys, please share this video as well. Okay, and supporters of the Aryan invasion theory often talk about the R1A haplogroup, claiming it came from Europe. But now genetic studies suggest that it originated from the India region. It was like 15,000 years old. The Europe one is younger. So this further supports the out of Indian theory that people migrated from India to the other parts of the world. There's a theory which suggests that the Yamnaya people were also originated from the Indo-Iranian region, because I'll put photos of them here. So because these people, they actually look like these are the reconstructions of the Yamnaya people. They also look like Indo-Iranians. So guys, that's basically it for today's video about me debunking the Aryan invasion theory. it's a baseless theory. It's just a theory, man. It's not confirmed yet. People say like it's a fully confirmed theory. Now it's even debunked. Like, come on, Indians originated from India. There's a theory that India is migrated to Europe, but it's also possible, like, come on, man. Like, ARYAN Invasion theory, it is really unlikely to have happened. The out of Indian theory, though it needs way more evidence to get confirmed, but the out of India theory is way more believable, as modern research says it. So guys, if any more studies or evidences happen in the future, I'm going to make a new video on the ARYAN Invasion theory. But guys, that's it for today. I debunked the ARYAN Invasion theory, I think. So guys, share this video as much as possible. I hope you learned something new from this video. So guys, that's it. Me, Shreyansh Tiwari, out. Have a nice day.